Hi everyone, my name is P.Veeranarayana from cse-G section. My bearing roll number is 24BQ1D051B. Today I am going to discuss about time and space complexity. First, we have to know what is meant by time and space complexity. Here the time complexity is nothing but the efficiency of an algorithm can be computed by measuring the performance of an algorithm. We can measure the performance of an algorithm in two ways. First one is time complexity and second one is space complexity. First, we have to know what is meant by time complexity. Here the time complexity is nothing but the time complexity of an algorithm is the amount of computing time required by an algorithm to run its completion. There are two types of computing time. First one is compile time and second one is runtime. The time complexity generally computed at runtime or execution time. The time complexity can be calculated in terms of frequency count. Frequency count is a count denoting the number of times the statement should be executed. The time complexity can be calculated as common zero assignment or return statement or conditional statement. Here the example for time complexity. For example, we have to write the algorithm for sum of the elements in an array. Before this, we have to draw a table with the statement, step count or execution, frequency or total steps. In the statement algorithm addition of a comma n, the step count is 0 and the frequency is null and the total steps is 0. In open parenthesis, the step count is 0, the frequency is null, and the total steps is 0. Here A is an array of size n. Here the step count is 0, and the frequency is null, and the total steps is also 0. Sum equal to 0. Here the step count is 1, and the frequency is also 1. Here the total steps is also 1. And for I equal to n do, here the step count is 1, and the frequency is n plus 1, and the total steps is also n plus 1. Here sum equal to sum this here of 5. Here the step count is 1 and the frequency is also n. Here the total step is also n. And return sum, here the step count is 1 and the frequency is also 1 and the total step is also 1. And closure parenthesis, here the step count is 0 and the frequency is null and the total steps is also 0. Finally, we get the total frequency is 2n plus 3. And space complexity. Space complexity. Space complexity can be defined as the amount of memory or space required by an algorithm to run. To compute the space complexity, we use two factors. First one is constant and second one is instantaneous characteristics. The space required the space requirement S of P can be given as S of P is equal to C plus SP, where C is constant, it denotes the space taken, find an output. SP denotes the amount of space taken by instruction, variable, and identifiers. And here the example for space complexity. For example, you have to write the algorithm for sum of three numbers. First we have to add ABC. That's why we have to write. That's why we write here add ABC. And next one it is the open parenthesis. Here ABC are the float type variables. That's why we write here ABC are float type variables. And after written A plus B plus C, it returns the sum. It returns sum of three numbers. The space required for this algorithm is assume A, B, C or occupies one word size each. Total size comes to 3. In time and space complexity, there are three cases, and the first one is best case, and the second is worst case, and the third one is average case. The best case is 0, 0 and square, and the worst case is 0 and square, and the average is also 0 and square. Thank you.